Are you having a hard time to get your personal Bible study going? Well, stay tuned because I have a few tips just for you. Hi, I'm Monique, and today I'm giving you 5 tips on how to study the Bible from the story of manna found in Exodus 16 and Numbers 11. If you're not familiar with the story, feel free to pause this video and read it for yourself. Now that you've read it, let's get into it. Tip number 1, study in the morning. Exodus 16 verse 21 says, "And they gathered it every morning, and when the sun waxed hot, it melted." The earlier you study, the better, when there's no sound of hustle and bustle. Because you know what? When the sun waxes hot, when the cares of the day press against you, the blessing of God's word melts away. Tip number 2, study according to your needs. Exodus 16 verse 21 also says, "And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating." What topic interests you? Are you looking for an answer to a life's problem right now? Study God's word according to your need. Do not compare your study with others, just because they may have a different need, just like a baby needs a different kind of food than a teenager. Tip number 3, study daily, because what you study today may not last you for tomorrow. Exodus 16 verse 20 says, "But some of them left of it until the morning, and it bred worms and stank." God has a message and a special blessing for us every day. The blessing that we received yesterday may not be enough for future use because each day brings a new challenge. So make sure we receive that blessing daily. Tip number 4, share what you study and you won't lack. Exodus 16 verse 18 says, "And when they did meet it with an omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating." At a glance, this text may not seem to be talking about sharing, but interestingly, Paul quoted the same verse in 2 Corinthians 8 verse 15 to prove his point about equality and sharing. 2 Corinthians 8 verses 13 and 14 say, "For I mean not that other men be eased and ye burdened, but by an equality, that now at this time your abundance may be a supply for their want, that their abundance also may be a supply for your want, that there may be equality." When you share what you study with others, it deepens the impression in your mind and you bless others. That's what I call double blessing. Tip number 5, study deeper. Numbers 11 verse 8 says, "And the people went about and gathered it and grounded it in mills, or beat it in a mortar, and baked it in pans, and made cakes of it, and the taste of it was as the taste of fresh oil." Reading God's word is one thing. Studying it is another thing. You may read it to gain information, but don't forget to compare scriptures with scriptures until you get a broader picture. And that's 5 tips on how to study the Bible. Matthew 4 verse 4 says, "Men shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God." Happy studying, and of course, consider yourself texted. Here's how you can watch another episode of Texted. Make sure you like it, share it, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook.